Alright. So, just give a quick refresher on this mission. The Field of the Fallen. Aaron says that Ursa was ambushed and killed by the Shadow Carja. He wants to track down the soldiers who did it to take his revenge. So, so I've actually got, I kind of had a bit of curiosity about a couple of, so I've had to, because I've got a bunch, you need, excuse me, rich and fatty meat or bony and whatever rich meat is for make potions or certain types. So I've been going around killing on 20 or 30 of those so I can get those components. So I've cleared this stuff out. I didn't think it was worth having Lodge and the Shadow Blast thing, so I got rid of the Shadow one for obvious reasons. Now I kind of did have a look around to see if there was, you know, like a shadow or whatever it is of the Mighty Bow or culling, but I can't find an upgraded version of, or at least a very rare version of each of these. So, I mean, to be fair, they're those, like, the Hunter Bow is slightly less power, although we've OP'd it, but I would have thought there would be, I mean, okay, they're using the same type of ammo, but the different types, like, one is, like, specifically for Mighty Bow in the name, the other one's more and create improved tear capability suited for removal of machine armor. So, I mean, there's that. Unless, but there again, you could argue that the sharp shot bow with the component harvesting, I think that is that special bow. I mean, you could argue that those are, but I mean, why else have them in separate? I mean, for instance, why have that bow, that arrow, if you know, if it was sorry, a little bit weather. Why have this culling bow if that is more, if that's more suited to that harvesting bow? I mean, the Mighty Bow, I get it, because it's kind of in between. It's quicker. It's a quicker draw than a sharp shot. I think this, I think a little bit slower, but more powerful than a hunter. So why not? But whatever. I'm just pointing that out. So I've had to ditch it. I've gone through ditched a few things, but yeah, just been having a little bit of a look around. So let's go and find him. I'll let him. Oh, of course. Hold on, bud. Let me get these. Well, that was shit.
Full speed, boys. Let's go.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad that's over with. Thanks for the help.
Anytime. Grab this stuff.
Come on over here and have a word.
Alright, okay. Don't mind if I, you know, just have a bit of a look around. Don't nag me.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
I said don't nag me. Fine.
What are you doing out here all alone? Where are your men?
I'm not gonna risk their lives. I don't mind putting my worthless ass on the line, but not theirs. Sorry I had to drag you into it.
Don't worry. This is just an average day for me. You know, take down some machines, track some killers.
Right. I'd hate to see a busy morning for you. Ready to get started?
You wouldn't want to. Hopefully you can ask both.
Tell me exactly what happened to Ursa. Start from the beginning.
No one knows for sure. She left in the middle of the night with a few of her best men.
Her best men. But she didn't bring you?
No. I'd been drinking a lot. Or maybe she thought... damn, I don't know. I couldn't hack it. Search parties found their bodies the next day, and the corpses of some Shadow Carja cowards. It was an ambush.
Oh, great.
The Shadow Carja are animals. They beat her so bad we can't even show her face before burial.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry, Aaron.
Oh.
Yeah, well, when I find the soldiers who did this, they'll be sorry too.
I'm sure they will be. Okay,
Why would the Shadow Karja do this?
Because they hate us. And Ursa most of all. She teamed up with Avad to kick their asses out of Meridian. They've been licking their wounds for 2 years, but they finally found a way to get back at her.
I suppose that's cause enough. If you hold a serious grudge and hatred towards someone, that's reason enough, I suppose.
You don't have any idea why she left in the middle of the night?
No. But it must have been urgent. A message, a report of some new Shadow Karja threat, I don't know.
Are you sure you're all right?
Well, I'm sober, so no.
Well, I'm glad you're thinking straight at least.
Don't get used to it.
Wait, see a bad when you're sober? Oh, okay. Oh, so why happens when you put a few behind? You just go swinging in with a spear or something? That'd almost be fun to watch. Let's head off.
All right. Show me where Ursa fell, and I'll do what I can to help.
Come on, follow me.
It's sort of the reverse of one of those when you make the joke of.
Why would Ursa come all the way out here?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
But it's one of those things of, oh, that's how you fight when you're drunk. I'd hate to see you sober. It's like the complete opposite to that.
Shadow Karja territory?
No. They broke the ceasefire as soon as they set foot in the cleft.
Ah.
Almost there.
Should I pick up the pace of Tad, Aaron?
Alright, this is it. Where the ambush happened. Our
Okay.
soldiers have been over it, but maybe that fancy artifact of yours can find a clue or something. Please. I need to find the bastards. Please.
One moment. Let me just gather.
This is the spot where we found Ursa. Where those devils beat her to death. I should have been here to fight with her.
I'll keep looking.
I appreciate it.
I didn't mean to talk to him. I meant to have the ball. Thank you. Yeah, the rich and fatty meat. That's what we need to do potions and all that. So, okay.
Those bloodstains, not the kind that would pool around a corpse.
Okay.
A Shadow Karja spear. There must be Shadow Karja armor.
Alright.
These look like drag marks.
Uh-huh. Well, I say go in a bit of a somewhat circle, so... Wait, where was the... Oh, here's the... Can I just examine the helmet first? Thank you.
Strange. Not a scratch on it.
Why do I smell deception somewhere?
It's perfectly sharp. Never seen action.
Oh boy, I smell a setup.
They look like smears.
That's not what you get if you just... I've seen one too many crime movies, haven't I?
Did someone move a body through here?
Quite
What do you see
possibly.
there?
This stain forms a line, as if blood dripped off the edge of something, like a cart. See? Cart tracks. I think someone moved the bodies here, then scattered them across the field.
Wait. Are you saying the dead found here were killed somewhere else? But why would the Shadow Karja do that?
At this point, I'm not taking it for granted that the Shadow Karja are responsible.
Oh boy.
Of course they were.
Well, let's follow these tracks and find out.
Are you sort of just jumping to conclusions because you're at a war, or... I mean, kind of keep your eyes open. Let's, part the tracks. Follow.
Nutritious.
Cool. I mean, I don't need the boar bone or foreskin. I'm just gonna keep it for the sake of it. You never know. Might be some sudden need for it. So you'd be amazed how much I'm keeping holding on to, just in case we need it. I probably don't, but
I get why they wanted Ursa dead. But why fake an ambush?
There's more to this. And we're gonna figure it out.
the thing saying in my family is probably a more popular saying, but something that's gone in front of my family for a fair while is that it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So yeah, at least on one side of my family. I kind of partially adopted it as well. I get some things that people are like, why'd you get that? I'm like, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. It's like, really? It's like, you'd be surprised. And every so often, it proves true for me. What the?
These guys aren't Shadow Karja. They're from my tribe, the Asura.
What? What?
Is
Oh
this how your
boy.
people usually greet each other?
I don't think so.
Found him! Over here!
Okay, oh god, okay, let me see if I can get up there.
You made a big mistake.
Right, need a way up there. Hold on. Let me help you.
Hit him hard.
Way ahead of you. No, that's the wrong way.
See how they like this?
Take this potion. Nice shooting, Aaron.
This one's yours.
The hell? Oh. What the hell? No, you bloody stupid. You mongrel. Ah.
Keep your defenses up.
Let's try that again, shall we? Nope.
What's opening?
Oh, what's that?
I think it's calling in machines. Get ready.
Oh, charming. Hold on, I'll be right there. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There we go. Let's switch to this one. Staying up top. Nice. Got the drop and roll there. Hold on.
No mercy.
Aha!
Asaram, not Shadow Karja. Looks like I was wrong about everything, as usual.
You're jumping to conclusions. That's what you're doing.
Please, use that second sight of yours. I have to know what really happened.
I'm on it.
Yeah, sure. We're on it. Long as that, just give me a sec to just loot what's going on here, and then I'll be right with you. Oh, don't need that one.
much blood. What are those leather straps?
Else? It's him. Oh.
These look like Vanguard weapons. Those rocks, they're shattered. Looks like you could mount some equipment on that thing.
Okay, let me just have a bit of a look, see if there's anything else we could discover up here. Is that the only one? Oh, no. Fire crack? Oh, we'll definitely get that. I'll take it. Not much, but I'll take it. Okay.
There, by the tripod. A used power cell.
Ah. Some mounted device, weapon, possibly?
Armor straps, cut with a knife. And a rock with blood on it.
Excuse me. So, not conventional means. Unless I was using rockin' slings and rocks. But knocked out over the head or something?
Something hit these stones. Something I've never seen before.
Tear ability? I know sound can do that. Sound or crashing water can degrade, but sound I know can blast rocks. Guess we'll find out.
A lot of people died here. A massacre.
That's for sure.
There's no blood on them. Ursa's men didn't fight back.
They were knocked out, weren't they? Oh my god. They were knocked out, weren't they? That's a hell of a way to devise it, isn't it? Let me just go and grab the medicinal. Not that we need. Oh, that's not the medicinal. Well, never mind. Not that we need it, but just top it up for the sake of it.
This is Ursa's helmet. I thought she died in the field below, but it must have been here. All this trickery. For what? Feels like it's just to torture me.
I have a theory. But it takes a little imagination.
Most likely, yeah.
So far, your theories are better than other people's facts.
Okay.
All right. I think the Oseram ambushed Ursa and her men with a new weapon. They mounted it on that tripod up there. It fires waves of force, maybe sound. Looks like it cracked the stone there. I think it paralyzes people instead of killing them. It dropped the Vanguard right there. No blood on their weapons.
Like a
No
flashbang.
fight.
But why paralyze them if you're only gonna move them and gut them?
They were trying to hide something.
On your stronger force.
Look here, a bloody rock.
That they used to smash Ursa's face in.
Or someone else's.
That's
These
possible.
leather straps have been cut. As if they took the armor off someone.
That-
Oh,
that-
they
that can't
replaced
be.
it.
Her body is lying in state in Meridian. I saw it.
Are you sure?
You said she was unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Maybe they switched another body into her armor. Someone around the same size.
That would make
and
sense.
mutilated it enough, so it could have been anyone. Even Ursa.
So you would just assume.
Go back to Meridian. Take another look at that body. If it's really Ursa, of course I'm wrong. But if I'm right,
What have you got to lose?
Then my sister could be alive.
No kidding.
I'm going. Meet me back there when you can.
Yeah. Like, what's he got to lose? So, some very suspicious comings and goings, is there? Right. The Ursa could be very much alive. Or is probably actually alive, it's just for how long is the next question. Sun. Okay. Before we do that, something I've put off a complete... Actually, I totally forgot about this, to be honest, so, I'm actually going to go down there at some point. let me just let me deactivate this for the moment. No. Hunting for Lord. So we've got to deliver the trophies to assist. So I totally forgot all about this actually. But what we're gonna do first, because I want to unlock this site, so I'm gonna travel here. I'll travel upwards. Don't worry about going back. I just want to unlock it. I totally forgot to do it actually. It's one of those things where you see, you sort of like, oh yep, it's like I uncover up, and then because I'm doing other things or trying to stock up on things, I totally forget that I've actually got to unlock them at times. I've still got to that much time, but we might as well go through the process. And the fact is that sometimes if you unlock those sort of places, you find other side quests. So, and I know it kind of sound like I sound a little bit like a completionist, but that's only. But look, I just want to be in depth. Especially, I like to complete all the side quests, stranger missions, and main quests. And if there's little collectibles that gives us extra things, like it was with the Banuk figures, the flowers, whatever, I'm gonna do them if I can because it builds the story. I mean, you know, your completionist is one that goes for every the trophies. It goes for the 200 rabbit, the 200 sawtooths, the do it in every single style kill. Look, if I do it just by normal gameplay, fine. But I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go out of my way to do that. Like I won't. But sometimes they just happen like that naturally when you're playing games. You're like, oh, okay, you get trophies. It's like, really? Like, I've actually done this? Like, you think, oh, okay, wow. Like, you don't ever expect it, but
needs to rest.
sometimes.
I could do it more.
Right. That's not what I meant to do. Wait, can you just... How would I climb up there but not the lower one? How does that make any logical sense? Like, what? What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, whatever. Meridian Village. Okay.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
Excuse me, and that's why. Another...
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
Would you like to buy something today?
Got all the best goods here.
Carja wares are famous. I've got all the best goods here. I'll give you a good price. It'll cost you a shard just to
Alright, let me just have a quick look at this.
Don't pass up these goods.
Let me just have a quick look and see. Just because I'm swimming in the shards, I just like to do this sometimes. Just for the fun of it. Just see what you get. So, one thing I was gonna have a look at, just see. Where? Oh no, I've got that's the. Oh no, because I sold these. And I was like, hang on a minute, what? It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, the shadow rope. Yeah, okay. I was like, hang on a minute. Yeah, okay, right. Because that's the mighty bow. Yeah. Surprised I get the shadow version. Get on everything else, but anyway, I'm just not curious to see if that's actually gonna be given to us. But no, that's not. What am I doing? Come, think. Any? No. Okay. Just want to double check that.
Won't cost you a shard just to look.
There you go. A couple of other side missions I would never have found otherwise. That's good. We fast travel up there and then head off to Lodge and tell them to assist because I'm sure there's some other missions and I'm gonna get around to all of them. I'm still sort of lost because that's basically what this kind of story is about. I'm not saying that the things for Assis or for Aaron are not like main quests as it were, but in terms of progressiveness of the story, like go and explore those ruins or stuff, that's gonna be part of Olin's thing, I would imagine, because with who we represent, who's talking, who's communicating with him, all this sort of stuff.
Oseram had been mining for scrap up north. The old
It's
one
one of those
sure
things.
left a lot
That
behind.
seems like a very progressional quest line rather than just things that interact with other actual characters in the world. Wait, did we? I swore we got this one. Really?
Old man caught me.
Redmore 1. I swear we got Scanners already. Oh. Okay, well. God, buggered if I knew. The record of Redmore. The inquiring Jandinaman, historian in residence at the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known that the facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral along the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Redmore, that most terrible of Thunderjaws, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them even fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavoured to truthfully chronicle all the Calamites I think that's pronounced, attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such sorry, I've just realised, not calamities. Good God, where's my brain gone? Sorry, I've just realised with the way it's written. All the calamities attributed to the beast, and all expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As for this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day of the sun, deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armoured hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, a freehold was destroyed in the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flattened completely. No witnesses survived. Though never proven, this is widely thought to be Redmore's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of Sun King Duran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south, 3 blasted, 1 stomped. Never proven, but is thought to be Redmore's work. In the summer of the 18th year of the reign of Duran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of a legendary machine, and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of the 18th year of Duran, an expedition of 8 set out from Meridian to track Redmore. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 excavate, how can I not say that word? Eviscerated. No, I should be able to pronounce that better. Sorry about that. 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. Eviscerated. Oh my God! What? Jesus Christ! Eviscerated. Jeez, I knew how to pronounce that word. It just shows I don't read stuff with certain words for quite a while, completely get how they're pronounced. Jesus. In the autumn of the 18th year of Duran, his reign of Duran, commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send expeditions south in pursuit of Redmore. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the deaths of the others, 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth and the others skewered by kestrels. After this setback, members of the Lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants of the Lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. In the summer of the 19th year of Duran, in Duran's reign, the destruction of a caravan south of the son of the Spurflints, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated, ignited interest in Redmore. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors: 9 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, and 1 liquefied. One liquefied! Oh, good God! as if eviscerating wasn't bad enough. Just add liquefied to the list. Oh, God! Wow! Oh boy! In the early spring of the 20th of King Duran, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the rain gatherers to the Alit were set upon by the beast. Only 1 survived. 1 blasted, 1 stopped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. Shit. Wow, that's terrible, actually. In fact, that caused an avalanche. Jeez. In the late spring of the 20th of Duran, 3 cohorts totaling 34 men went in search of Redmore. Alas, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. God, it's like the way to describe the killings. It's almost like it's. I swear it's like this guy when he's trying to describe it, it's like, now how can I make this sound even worse next time? No, it's eviscerated liquid. No, we have to make sure once it's exploded. I'm sure that's not the case, but it just sounds like the way I read it's like, what? Jeez, what's he gonna say next time? Like, it makes you think. Understandably, this ended pursuit of Redmore for some time. No kidding. In the summer of the first year of the reign of Sun King Avad, a group of 6 Oseram freighters were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, and 1 spit into the ravine. Not quite as bad, but okay. He's dialing. Wait, don't you mean 1 spat into the ravine? Anyway, the lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but the request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men, 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear. Sorry. It's almost sorry, it's almost as bad as the old joke of someone steps in the wreck and whacks them in the face. Sorry, that's just reminds me of a comedy sketch like that. That's just hilarious. Like, no, it can't be stopped. That's the tripping his own spear. Oh, God. Oh, what's the matter? Sorry, that's just hilarious. Winter, 9 men, 3 blasts, 2 storm, 2 died from frostbite. Ooh, that's not good. Okay, 11 men in spring, 5 blasted, 1 stopped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. Okay. The last known sighting of Redmore occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of Avad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds, multiple perforations. Talana testified that as Redmore lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of a mentor embedded in his hide. Well, at least he landed a good shot. Not that it made too much of a difference, I think. But anyway. Okay, you're gonna be impressed. Or you're just gonna just badmouth us again.
I thought I told you.
I'm here to present trophies to the Sunhawk of the Lodge. 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker for good measure.
I suppose Talana helped you with this.
Well, what do you expect?
I brought these down myself. Will you accept them?
Fine. Yes. I accept them. But tell Talana she should stop playing with sludge if she wants to get Redmaw.
Oh, please, I'll throw you at the Redmaw when I get the chance. See how you deal with it. And I won't even help you. Let you suffer. Huh? Bastard. Bloody deserves it, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, Talana, what's next?
When I gave him my trophies, Assis said you should be spending more time finding Red Maw than helping me.
That bunghead isn't wrong. But there isn't time to find Red Maw right now. You're gonna help with something else.
Oh? And what might that be?
Meet me outside.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
Want a little bit of privacy outside? I get. Oh, we got a client, do we? Okay.
You wanna help? Here's someone who needs it. Go ahead, Ilsati.
I live in Lone Light, northeast of here. I barely escaped because Glinthawks attack anyone who ventures out. We have so few shards. Will you help? We have nowhere else to turn.
No, we don't need the
Sometimes
shots.
members receive an honorarium for the hunt. Assis should have accepted this one, but he refused. The price was too low.
Oh, of course
How
it
generous.
was.
In the past, I would have gone with Takas to handle this. And what say you and I take it on? I'll meet you at Lone Light.
Hell
What
yeah.
about Red Maw?
Are you in or not?
Of course
All
we are.
right. I'll meet you there as soon as I can.
Kidding me? Please, Vin, like... Won't do it because of cost aside. Piss off, assies. Good God. Have some pride, dude. By me being pride, I mean not with wealth, but just have some pride just as our bloody hunter. God. Ugh. Oh. Oh, he needs to be overthrown as Sun Cold. Badly and quickly. Ugh, as I'll be tempted to get my spear on him. If Talana doesn't do it first. Ah.
About time you showed up. More Glinthawks incoming.
Yeah, okay. Keep your hair on. Have to get here first. Oh no, you do not, asshole.
More coming.
Okay. Just let me get my bearings, see if there's anything I can... So I can read around here by any chance? Being just a tad too hopeful. Anything that you're stuck up there, that's fun. Never mind then. Oh, hang on. Whoop! That one? Oh, that's something different.
That seems to have taken care of them.
But more always come. The soldiers at Morning's Watch don't even bother to fight them anymore.
They must be attracted to the kills I saw upriver. I should go back, but if more attack here...
I'll watch the village. You go ahead.
I thought you wanted to do this together.
You don't need me to hold your hand.
Well, at least you can recognize that. That's good of you. Okay, where are we going? Up here, right.
More Glinthawks.
Oh, charming. In case you're wondering why I haven't bothered getting any, I'm kind of waiting for 3, because I've decided just to get this. So if I want to call a mount, I can, even if none is available. Just that's the way I'm looking at it. Okay. Oh yeah, this graveyard of machines. I remember coming across this. That's what this is referring to.
Forget about traveling light.
Well. That more, take that happily.
Lights down. There's scat carcasses everywhere. No wonder the Glinthawks were drawn here.
Just in case.
Amateurs will leave easy tracks to follow.
Huh. Cool.
Those blinds up there concentrate fire on a target. Makes it impossible to fight back. It's a cheat, and a wasteful one too.
Well, if you want to think about it like that, sure. I suppose from a hunting perspective, yeah. I suppose you like to, you know, get a little edge in, you know, make it unfair for them.
These must be the Snapmaw hunters.
Oh yeah.
I'm here on behalf of the nearby village. Seems your kill zone is creating a Glinthawk problem for them.
Yeah, well, they're not the only people with problems. If we don't get enough Snapmaw hearts to pay off a loan, we lose everything.
I don't follow.
I borrowed shards to buy seeds. The harvest went bust, and now they're coming for the debt. We could lose the farm, our home.
I'm sorry about that, but Glinthawks are attacking people because of what you're doing here.
Not my problem. None of us are leaving until I get what I came for.
None of us?
Oh. Okay, that's a fair view. I'll admit.
You didn't think it was just us two, did you?
Okay.
You already have one? Now that's impressive. All right then.
There, the heart you need. Now what about your promise?
A deal's a deal. And now I can pay off my debt. We won't be back.
Awesome.
Good. Keep it that way.
Oh, that's cool.
Aloy.
Of course you followed us, Delana. Shadowing us, were you? That's what happens when you keep a hold of certain things. They're very useful. What's this one? Chill water. Oh god, let me just go through this for a second. God, just swimming in that, don't we? Don't need 6 of that. Don't even need. Leave that one. Too many of that. It's extra one, but it still counts towards it. Nothing else we can. Okay. joining us, were you, Talana?
Congratulations are in order. I wanted to make sure you could handle yourself.
You were watching the whole time?
Of course. Tarkus, may the sunlight is passing, taught me many things. First of which was, a hawk never abandons their thrush.
Wait. Are you saying...
I'd like to sponsor you for membership. What do you say to hunting machines, winning trophies, and unseating Assis?
When can we start?
I'm in. I'll meet you back at the lodge as soon as I'm able.
Should I say when? Where can I sign up? Okay. We won't do that just yet. So we'll start going through these side quests, and I want to do these cauldrons before I completely lose track of that. So let me do that quest. So yeah, all right. We'll end it here, and I'll see you next time. We're going to start a new side quest, and then we'll move on to one of the cauldrons. See you next time.